Oh, hey. Didn't see either. So, have you ever wondered how Dude Perfect do they trick shots so perfectly, and the secret to every single one of them, and how they make it all the time? Well, it's a little something, a little secret I'm gonna let you into, okay? Well, that secret is none other than projectile motion. If you don't know what projectile motion is, it's literally the #1 thing to how Dude Perfect make all their shots. Not only does it apply to trick shots, it also applies to sports in real life, such as basketball. So, projectile motion is the motion of an object thrown, or a projectile, into the air when, after the initial force that launches the object, air resistance is neglected, and the only other force that object experiences is the force of gravity. The object is called a projectile, and its path is called trajectory.
An easier way to remember projectile motion is that thinking that any object is something that can be thrown or projected into the air. But this is not limited to sports balls or any type of sports. It can also include humans, which is insane. But also projectiles follow a curved path near the Earth's surface because of gravity's effect. So any curved path can be broken down into horizontal and vertical
motion. Everything goes straight up, must come straight down because of gravity. And this follows the rule of Newton's law. What goes up must come down. And then there's horizontal motion. Basically, you want to throw it literally on a 90-degree angle straight across.
So these combined projected motions, vertical and horizontal, are independent of each other, but combined, you can get the sweetest spot for when you play basketball. Projectile motion in sports, 3 main criteria of interest: time of flight, peak of height, horizontal displacement. So, projectile motion in sports such as basketball, you need a 90-degree projectile angle, which yields the greatest time of flight and maximum height. So you have the right amount to get that ball.
Combining horizontal and vertical motion, get a nice and clean swish. That's for normal sports. But here, I'm trying to teach you how to Dude Perfect do it. So with it all together, you should be able to make crazy insane trick shots, just like these ones. Ooh! Well, these trick shots aren't as easy as they look, but they're not limited to just a basketball. You can also use a football. Hopefully it goes in. Football instead of a basketball, you have to use a different type of projectile motion, which means you have to do different calculations for the vertical and horizontal for the projectile. So, all together, you gotta get this into there. After all that, you discover that Dude Perfect ain't nothing. You know why? Because once you know the secret of projectile motion, you can make anything go when it comes to trick shots. But apart from that, when you use these different type of athletic equipment, such as basketballs, footballs, rugby ball, they use different projectile motions. So you have to literally you got to correct these small little bits to make sure that you can get into such a little area, such as the basket that you shoot into the baskets that you shoot into the basketball net. So, altogether, what we learned today: Dude Perfect, I'm coming for your job. 2, if you know projectile motion and can get the calculations correct, you can make anything, and I mean literally anything, even this water bottle. I mean, it's a not Gatorade bottle, body armor bottle, whatever. But at the end of the day, you can make anything work. Well, now that that's over, If you really want to know, I edited those. If it's not clear and obvious that it's been edited. So, hope you enjoy this little blooper reel of how long it took us to make them things.
Blue 52.
Well, at the end of the day, projectile motion is a secret, especially when it comes to sports like basketball, baseball, track and field, the whole thing of sport. A whole thing of sports. So all together, I hope you enjoyed the video. My name is Jordan Akita, and you know, that's projectile motion. I hope you laughed. I hope you enjoy.